Hey guys, how are we all doing? Hope you had a good Christmas and are having a good year. I know I'm not. Let's get straight into the video. Today we're going to be talking about FNAF Security Breach because on Instagram I put a poll on and a lot of you wanted me to talk about this game. So here you are. I'm going to start off with this point. This is going to be the main overarching point of the whole video. I do not like this game. I think it is an awful dumpster fire of a game. I think it's a bastardization of everything FNAF has stood for up until this point. My first point is going to be about the endings because they are just sorely disappointing. Now, the canon ending is the one that is most notorious currently because it's the one with good old William Afton in it. Purple guy, man behind the slaughter. Burn trap. Fuck that ending. Fuck it. It's awful. It's shit. Because he died. William Afton died, alright? Let's be real. FNAF 6, he burned to death. And now all of a sudden he's back. Now, the explanation for that I've heard is that so his mind was uploaded to Glitchtrap, who then had his consciousness from Glitchtrap downloaded onto a different corpse, a new corpse, and then had a suit made around that body. So now all of a sudden he's back, but then he burned to death again despite having about 5 minutes of screen time. I honestly don't know what happened. I didn't play that ending. I watched it, thought, wow, that's shit, and it made me dislike the game even more. That's just one ending. Overarching, the whole endings, right? All of the endings, non-canon and canon, they're all shit. Because the cutscenes at the end are comic books. They aren't animated, graphical technology with the ray tracing and everything that we have today. It's still 2D crayon drawings, basically. And they look awful. They don't show the story in a good way. This ending that's meant to be like a sort of a tearjerker, it made me fucking laugh. It made me laugh because it's so stupid. The endings are so lackluster. There are like a couple cutscenes. There's two cutscenes. There's the opening cutscene, and there's this cutscene where Glamrock Freddy gets absolutely destroyed. There's nothing else. There's no other cutscenes except like the in-game cutscenes, which are, models rendered in the game, in the actual game space. What else? Vanny. Vanny is an awful villain in practice. In concept, in theory, an amazing villain, She's the only other person to actually conspire with William Afton. Like, William Afton's been a lone wolf this whole time, and now all of a sudden he's got a follower. He's got somebody who listens to him and obeys everything he says, right? She's hardly in the game. This is her debut game she's meant to be the main antagonist in, and she's not in it. She's in it twice in a minimalist playthrough. She's in a tiny little sequence where she runs in front of you, or skips in front of you, and then she just goes. She's not part of the gameplay there. And then the second time is the only time she can kill you, and her one line outside of her cutscene.
Are you having fun yet?
Yeah, it's mind-boggling how the main antagonist can be in the game so little. She was shown so extensively in the trailer with all these cool voice lines of her talking to William Afton and it being so cool, and then she's hardly in the fucking thing. She's in it again in quote-unquote Vanny ending, which again isn't canon. She's in that tiny little sequence where you run through Fazoblast, and then you press a button, and then, comic book, nice. It's just so poor, such a poor attempt. Was there even any sort of effort put in whatsoever? Because I doubt it. Did they spend the entirety of 2020 sitting on their asses? Because they delayed this game a year, and it seems like they've made the game worse in a year. In summer 2021, when all the hype was building up, they took out Vanny. That was when they removed her from the game. Most of her appearances. Because apparently there was some major flaw with it, right? Why wouldn't you sort out that flaw before you release your game? Why wouldn't you delay it just a little bit further? Because you've done the absolute worst decision here by removing half of the game and then releasing it. This is Driver 3 level shit, honestly. Vanny and Vanessa, are they two different people? Are they the same person? Well, this ending suggests that they're two different people. Vanny, off the roof, pulls off mask. Vanessa? Look back on the roof. Vanessa? Who's who? Which what? Okay. Way to fuck up the story, bro. Are they two different people? Are they the same person? They're voiced by two different people, but they have similar names. Who's Tape Girl? I wanted to like this game. I wanted to. And, you know, I said I spent £33 on it, so you better damn well enjoy it. Alright? But it was just so lackluster. It's buggy and glitchy. You can clip through walls pretty easily.
Okay. What the fuck? Hey, yo, what? What?
I mean, DJ Stuff has a 2-minute, 47-second speed run. Like, look at this clip, right? The dude's walking. He's walking. Oh, jump scare. Nice. He wasn't even fucking close. He wasn't even looking in my direction. And I still got jump scared somehow. That dude can also clip through walls. It's just not a good game. It's not. It's just really not. I don't understand any of the praise it's getting because it's such a weak entry. It's so weak. FNAF 6, in terms of story, was amazing. That final speech by Henry made it one of the top games in the franchise, in my opinion. FNAF 4 was unmatched on its fear factor, right? The nightmarish qualities of the nightmare animatronics was so great. Scott Cawthon took the time to model them properly and then tear out holes in the suits. And then Steel Wool Studios, and I am sure it is Steel Wool Studios that have done this, have just majorly fucked it over. I know I don't like pinning it on Steel Wool because they're helping out Scott. They're adding that sort of, that game studio style to it where it's not just an indie dev on Click Team getting his kids to bug test for him. I just feel like they've watered it down and made it shit, trying to meet those boardroom goals instead of actually making a good game. Talking about Steel Wool, they censored the game. I know. How do you censor Five Nights at Freddy's? It was, get this, blood and injury detail. So do you remember this really awkward line from Freddy?
I feel you are broken.
Freddy says, I detect blood. You're bleeding. I'm going to take you to the first aid station. And Gregory's like, I just cut my arm. It's fine. And they censored that. They censored Five Nights at Freddy's for blood and injury detail, right? This is the same game that kind of graphically described how blood and mucus and the smell of rotting corpses was coming from the eyes and teeth of the original animatronics. You can see blood stains on the Nightmare animatronics. So why are you censoring blood and injuries? It's because they know that children are going to play the game. They don't care about making a horror experience. They care about making a gimmicky jump scare game. They're making it as safe as possible. They don't want to potentially lose out on a few sales because it's got a bit of blood in it. It's got the word blood in it. You can see a man's rotting corpse in a fucking spring bunny suit. In FNAF 3, you can see another rotting corpse pulling himself out of a spring bunny suit. This game is not shy to some graphic content, alright? It may not be Saw, but it's got a little bit of edge to it. And taking that out and replacing it with some fucking dumb-ass dialogue, it's baffling. It is actually baffling how you can fuck up a game that badly. Now, you might be thinking I'm a bit exaggerating here. I'm genuinely pissed, alright? I spent good money on that game. I wanted a good game. And it's not. They made new games and they made new loose ends, right? And I get that. They're trying to, it's a mystery. The whole point is it's a mystery franchise. Sure. Yes. There are meant to be loose ends. But you've untied the loose ends that were tied up in FNAF 6. With William Afton and him coming back. They should have just left Afton where he was. Dead. They should have left him like that. Glitch Trap stuck in the game, right? But Vanny is devoted to playing Help Wanted, to listening to Glitch Trap and him telling her what to do, right? That's how it should have been, but it's not. They had a cop-out, oh look, Springtrap's back everybody, oh wait, no, he's fucking gone again. I'm just massively disappointed with the game. I'm massively disappointed in Steel Wool. Also, one last thing, if you think Roxanne Wolf is better than Vanny, you're just wrong. You're just wrong. I hope that you guys agree with me that this game is not good, because it isn't. Objectively, they took out the main antagonist. Like, I don't get how you can defend a game that doesn't have half the fucking content in it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified every time I upload, which might start getting more regular. I'm not sure. However, right, I hope you guys have had a good Christmas and a happy new year, 2022. It's not looking so good right now, at least not here. But we're going to try and make the best of it. New uploads every single day. Nah, I'm joking. Nah. You'll be lucky if you get another one, to be honest. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.